That's what I wanted. That's what I'm here for. I can't worry about that part. That's not, you know, that's an unknown out there. I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about having in this case, having the best coaches I can possibly have at each position. And that's why the move was made.
When did you talk to Juan about this position?
Scheme or personnel, bigger guys, faster guys,
Now listen, how he has done a phenomenal job, he and his guys, of giving the coaches an opportunity to have players that can play. And so, and will he continue to add to that? Absolutely. He'll continue to add to that. That's what he does. And so, and that's exciting. That's exciting. That's a positive. The players we have here are good football players. They're good football players. And there's always a normal changeover that takes place with players. That's how this thing works. And so the new players will come in, the defensive coaches will coach them, the offensive coaches will coach them, and that's what, you know, that's what we do.
You don't have the same mold, same type style.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
When
Go
did
ahead.
you talk to Juan about this position, and when did you talk to Mud about that position? What was the chronology of that?
Well, this is the thing. Juan and I are obviously together all the time, and I've always joked, Juan, if I can find a line coach as good as you, then I can do something here. Until then, you're my line coach. You're right here. And so, listen, I had an opportunity. I've talked to Howard for a while. I had an opportunity here to do this, and I was fired up about it.
Do you know when Howard let you know that?
I didn't write the dates down. I mean, I just.
Was it yesterday? Was it last week?
I'm not gonna. It's been a process. I can tell you.
But you still interviewed other people, though. Why did you feel that was important?
Well, that's the thing. You got to put this whole thing together. There's more than one piece. If it was that easy, then I do that. So I don't know if I move Juan that I've got that other piece. I don't know that. I've got a good young line coach here, man, that's on the rise, but just joined us a year ago. So I'm out looking for that guy to replace this guy right here. And that gave me flexibility. But within that time period, I'm keeping my eyes open and my ears open for other things. And I've got to match that thing together. That's part of my job. And so I had time to do that. This wasn't a situation that I had to rush into. I just wanted to make it right.
Well, say that getting Howard, did that delay the process of maybe Juan because you wanted to make sure you had Howard in the fold before you get this next week?
Well, listen, I feel very, very fortunate to have Howard Mudd here. I mean, very fortunate. Like I said, this guy, he's left a legacy in this league as an offensive line coach. And he is so fired up to be here. I tell you the same thing about Jim Washburn, man. He is fired up to be a Philadelphia Eagle. And so when I'm looking for guys, man, I am looking for guys that are bringing energy and want to be here and want to make the Philadelphia Eagles the best possible team they can be. And I've got young players that have brought energy, man. There's a tremendous amount of energy on this football team, and I'm loving this combination right now. I can't wait to get them all together. Jim's on his way up here, and Howard's on his, he'll be up here in a few days, and I can't wait to get everybody here, man, and get this thing rolling. It's exciting.
Along those lines, how far along are you in filling the other two position coaches?
Listen, you obviously know that I kept a couple guys on the defensive side here that I think are tremendous young coaches. So, but Juan and I are going through that process. I thought the important thing right now was to make sure that I had Juan in this position. Then we'll move from there. So this is all obviously fresh, and we're talking about it here. So we'll take it from here and move.
Juan, there's a lot of talk about you going other places with some people you might